Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another tutorial. If you guys watched my last tutorial, it was featuring the Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadows, and of course today was not gonna be an exception, and I'm thinking I'm gonna be using them as much as I can because I'm sorry if you get sick of it, but if you're a Makeup Geek fan, you know what I'm talking about. You can't get enough of these. And I'm gonna be using Houdini, which is a beautiful teal eyeshadow. Then you have Flame, I think it's Flamethrower, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure, but it's a beautiful copper eyeshadow. How gorgeous is that, you guys? Then you have Magic Mike. I keep thinking of Magic Mike. Magic Act, which is a nice light gold shimmery eyeshadow, and I'm gonna be using these two, which is Chickadee and Frappe for my transition colors, and I'm gonna give a break to my creme brulee and my cocoa bear because I use them way too much. So if you guys want to see quickly how these suckers look like on my finger, yes, I'm looking at my mirror right here. Oh my gosh, how crazy delicious are these? Without further ado, if you guys want to see how I came up with this look, then just keep on watching. I already primed my eyes, and I'm going to leave all the products that I use on this video down below. I'm going to start first with this Wet n Wild matte eyeshadow. This is in the shade Creme Brulee. I love this matte eyeshadow because it's a nice bone color. It acts great as a base when I'm going to start applying all these foiled eyeshadows. And I'm also going to start applying this on my brow bone as a highlighter. Now for my transition color, I'm going to be using this Makeup Geek eyeshadow that is called Chickadee. This color is beautiful, you guys. And I'm going to be using another clean Coastal Scents BRC N06, a nice fluffy blending brush that I'm going to apply this on my crease. I'm going to be using this with my Coastal Scents BRC N08 and this Makeup Geek eyeshadow that is in the shade Frappe. It's a beautiful matte eyeshadow and it's perfect for the crease. Then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go back with the same brush that I use all over my lid, just because I want to make sure that I blend everything out and we combine those two colors together. Now we're gonna move on to the Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadows, and you guys, I told you in my previous tutorial that these babies, I mean, amen. This one's in the shade Flamethrower. Here's a close-up of this, you guys, and how gorgeous is this? I got these brushes that are from Zoeva last year, and I use them when I'm not doing tutorials, not so much, but I'm gonna start using them because they are amazeballs. And this one is the 234 Luxe Smoky Shader. This brush, oh my gosh, it just picked up so much of this eyeshadow. I'm going to apply this and start on my inner part of my eye. I'm just gonna start packing it in. I don't know, I want to say that this colors is very unique. I must say I don't have anything on my collection in terms of eyeshadows. I mean, you guys, how gorgeous is that? Look at this. I just feel like, oh my god, it feels like butter. And also what I'm going to do is I'm gonna turn my eyeshadow brush and I'm just gonna make this little line here on the outer V. I want to make sure that I connect my outer V along with my lower lash line. Okay, so I'm gonna use another Coastal Scents BRC N08, which is, this is actually the same brush that I use on my crease, but obviously this is a clean one. I'm going to start blending it in and just dragging it slowly towards the inner part of my eye. And then you're just gonna start blending out the two colors at the same time. With eyeshadows, you have to do a lot of back and forth. That's how I feel, you guys. I know it can be a little bit annoying, but that's the way I do it. I'm touching up again my crease, just dragging it down on my lower lash line again, and I'm gonna smoke it out a little bit more. I'm gonna go back with the Chickadee color that I use right above my crease, and this is a nice way that you can just start blending everything so you just don't have any harsh lines. Next, you're gonna be using a black liner. It could be your favorite one. I'm just gonna grab what I have, and I'm gonna start using makeup that I have that I just don't use, guys. This is going to be an Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade 0. So what I do is just sometimes I like to close my eyes and just like kill two birds with one stone. Now I'm not gonna do my typical wing liner, which believe me, I'm like this close to do it, but I'm holding myself, you know, because I really want these eyeshadows to really be seen and exposed. I'm just gonna apply some mascara, which I've been enjoying lately. This one is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. I love these false lashes because I think they are perfect. They're very dramatic, yet you can still see the eyeshadow. I love these. I've used them like 100 times, but let me just say what they are. And these are the Stardel Lash SF38. We're just gonna go ahead and use this beautiful Makeup Geek eyeshadow, and this was in the shade Magic Act. This is a beautiful light gold shimmery eyeshadow. I'm going to apply this on the inner corner of my eye, and I'm also gonna start dragging it more in the inner part and blending it with the throne flame, whatever that's called, I forgot, sorry. You have that little like nice mix of both of them at the same time, which I am loving. So now we're gonna move on to face. I already primed my face, and I used, I think, my Tarte poreless primer. I'm gonna leave this down below. I'm gonna be using again this Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation, and this is in the shade 310. It didn't come with a pump, but I bought these on Beauty MP, if I'm not mistaken. If you guys are interested on these pumps, I bought this from my L'Oreal True Match. It's not the exact fit, but it's not so bad. I know they have a Maybelline one Fit Me, and I believe they are probably like $7 or $8. So I'm gonna be using this. I think it's gonna be becoming one of my holy grail foundation brushes, and this is the Sedona Lace 520. This angle brush, I don't know where was I before. If you see any acne scars, which I love using my LA Girl Pro Conceal, and this is in the shade Cool Tan. For concealer, I'm also going to use this shade. It's not as light. I usually like to use a shade for highlighting mainly. It's not so much for concealing. But I'm going to be using my Maybelline Master Conceal by Face Studio Camouflaging Concealer in the shade Medium. And I'm just going to use this Sedona Lace EB13. I'm going to go back with my angle kabuki brush, and whatever is left on my foundation, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm just gonna start like also stippling it too. I've also purchased a Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Powder Foundation, which is going to be my first time trying this. I typically don't really like to set my foundation. I mean, I do set my foundation, but I've never applied it with a powder foundation. This is going to be actually the first for me. So I am using my Sedona Lace FB03. I'm gonna use a bronzer. This is actually a Benefit palette that is called Cheeky Sweet Spot Box O Blushes. It looks something like this. What I love about this palette, that it has like the hoolah bronzer, it has like the very well-known blushes, and then I'm gonna use this small little brush that is called Sedona Lace EB15. I'm gonna go ahead and start using hoolah, and then I'm gonna like mix along all these blushes because I just can't choose one. They look so beautiful. And I'm gonna start by slimming my nose because we need to. Oh Lord, I love this. I go back again with my kabuki brush and just blend it. I'm gonna be using another Sedona Lace FB05. And for blush, I'm gonna be using Rockateur and Coralista. I'm gonna be using my It Cosmetics blush brush. It has that little nice glow effect, which I like it. On that little Benefit palette, it also came with What's Up, which I know it's a highlighter. I'm experiencing with you guys. I'm also gonna use it on the tip of my nose. Now, I recently got this new lip liner, and this one is by LA Girl Endless Semi-Permanent Auto Liner, and this is in the shade Natural. And I like to kind of overline them because why not? I think I'm gonna amp it up a little bit more. I purchased recently another Jordana lip liner, and this was in the shade Coco Loco. Okay, now I know this was a little bit too dark, but I chose this Wet n Wild lipstick, and I believe this was a limited edition. I'm sorry guys, but you guys can use any nude lipstick that you have. This one is called Coming in Latte. Now I like this shade because it has like a little bit of a brownish kind of 90s grunge color. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys liked and enjoyed this tutorial. If you're a makeup geek fan, click that like button. Thank you guys all for your support. I cannot stress that enough. I am really thankful for all the support and love that you guys have given me lately. I'm just overwhelmed of joy. Until the next time, I'll see you on the next video. Mwah. Besitos. Bye.